Hi Scorpio, welcome to your August 2021 Tarot Scope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Scorpio, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings, so not everything is going to resonate with everyone, and that is just fine. And always use your own discernment, right? And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what the month of I was going to say the month of Scorpio. It's always Scorpio month. Let's see what the month of August has to say and how it's treating you. All right, for your actions and interactions with the world at large this month, you get the King of Cups. I love this card, right? So actually this is an energy that you're very used to, because as far as I'm concerned, the King of Cups actually represents the sign of Scorpio. So one of the things that I like about this card as well, specifically in this deck, look at that. It's all about opulence. It's all about beauty. It's all about having the best experience that you can. And it's not just about finding, you know, like that external best that you can have. It's not just about stuff, things, money, finances. It's about the contentment that comes from enjoying the fruits of your labor. So the fact that you've got this King of Cups, this is going to see you exercising your own personal power. It's going to see you really enjoying what you've created, what you've built, what you're sharing with your significant other if you have one, or your family. This is going to be one of those moments where you can sit back and you know, just be proud, like pat yourself on the back. And it also suggests to me that this is a good time. So this is a practice that I do a lot of for myself. When things are particularly good in my life, you know, when I'm really up and my energy's like really buzzing and high, and I will send energy to my future self. And I will say to my future self at a moment where maybe you struggle or things get hard for you, or, you know, the chips are down, whatever you want to call it. I send you this energy. I send you a portion of this goodness so that you know that you are supported and that you will be fine and make it through those challenges. It's a nice practice, right? Even though I do say so myself. Try this, right? So this month, it looks like you're going to be having that experience. Try it, you know, just send a little line of something into the future for your future self. And this month, really just enjoy, be in the opulence, be in the fun, in the enjoyment, feel the happiness and the good vibes from all that you've created for yourself. It's time, Scorpio, for your money and materials. You've got the Death card, right? So literally you as a Scorpio, whether you're a man, woman, or however you identify, this is you, right? The King of Cups, usually a water sign male, but Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person, right? Coupled with the Death card, literally a Scorpio person. Now when it comes to your money and materials and your finances, the Death card don't let this freak you out. This could literally be the end of a debt. This could be where you pay something off in full. This could be where somebody phones you up and says, actually, you know what, you know, you were supposed to give me this back, or you were supposed to do this for me, or whatever. Just call it quits. This is one of those few times, I would say, where you can trust that the good that finds you is finding you for a reason. Whatever comes to an end this month, it's actually going to be beneficial for you. So I really, really like this. Now, when it comes to health and vitality, the Death card is ruled by Scorpio. So I would say this is like your gonads, reproductive system, colon, all of that sort of stuff. Because you've got the King of Cups here, I will say this might be a month where you kind of overindulge. So, you know, just be aware that that energy is kind of floating about. One of the other ways that this could show up for you in terms of your home and environment, this could literally be, I mean, for those of you that have pets, it's a possibility. I don't think it's going to be that though. I don't know, I just get the sense that it's more like something to do with the home is coming to an end. So for some of you, you might be deciding, you know what, next year I'm moving. For some of you, you might be deciding, actually, you know what, whatever I was going to move on, you know, in terms of the home, I'm not going to go ahead with. Or it could literally just be where something comes to a conclusion or a satisfactory completion or an end. So, you know, it doesn't always have to be doom and gloom, and it doesn't always have to be like, oh my gosh, somebody or something is dying. For your communications and conversations, you've got the 10 of Cups. Scorpio's plans for world domination. I love it. All right, look at this, right? Great conversations happening this month. A lot of ease, a lot of fun. Now, this is coupled with the Death card. So I'm going to have to put this in there. I stand slightly corrected. You may find this month that an elderly person passes. However, I don't think this is a member of your own family. It just looks like news that you're hearing. Now, it's the 10 of Cups next to the Death card, which usually suggests that this is someone that has reached a good age, somebody that is seasoned, or somebody who has come to, you know, like, you know, when somebody's been sick for a long time and it's just been a really hard road for them and they're like, you know what, I'm ready. It's an awful experience to have, to see, to witness, but the relief that they feel when they know that moment is coming for them is truly, truly interesting. And I'm reminded of it's interesting, I'm reminded of the Harry Potter story where one of the three brothers greets death as an old friend at the end of their life. It kind of feels like that energy. So, you know, no death is something to celebrate, but when someone's either acutely ready or they have reached a ripe old age, then it should be seen more of a celebration rather than anything else. And when I say truly ready, I mean that they have faced that aspect of their mortality and they are happy to be released from their shell. I'm not talking about somebody that's been in sadness and turmoil and decides to check out. I'm talking about something very, very different here. And I can talk about this stuff with you guys because you're Scorpios. Like, you're the deepest and apparently darkest sign of the zodiac. But it's more than that. It's about understanding it's the clarity of understanding of what life and death truly are and the transition points that happen before and after. Scorpio is the sign that encompasses all of the things that the other signs kind of can't really deal with or cope with or, you know, shove under the rug. That's one of the ways that I see it. And it's why you guys can talk about the deep and you can go into that space without, what's the word? You and go into that space and have those conversations. And it's like, you know, to most people, that would be like, you know, talking about food with a Taurus. You deal with this energy well. So I know I can go there with you guys and it's not like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Now, back to the rest of your plans for world domination. The 10 of Cups is a gorgeous card and it's attainment. And because the communication sector is also linked to your work, just like the, you know, money and material sector, but this one's really linked to the conversations that you have, the plans that you have, the things that you set forward. This feels for me like a plan that you have is now being executed or it's being put into motion in some way. It also feels like this is where you're going to see the tangible results for the hard work and effort that you've put in. You know, like, yeah, I don't know. I just get the feeling that there's going to be some big expansion for you guys, which is great. For your heart and half sector, you've got the 4 of Swords. For those of you that have just recently started dating somebody, this is really nice. There's an easy, harmonious energy about it. Whatever you're doing this month with your significant other, it doesn't have to cost anything. It's about the quality, not the quantity this month. So if you're partnered, married, in a relationship, it's more about enjoying the fruits of what you have rather than having to spend loads of money. Remember what I said, this is about that opulence, but the feeling of opulence, not just the, yeah, you know, I spent £100 on a bottle of champagne. Like, it's not that. you know, look at what I have, look at what I've built, look at what I've created. Wow, you know, it's enjoying that and doing it with the person that you love. Taking a vacation, taking a break, taking some time off. For those of you that are single and looking, this could be a great month for you to really figure out, maybe on your own, what it is that you actually want. And this is what I say to people, like, don't envision a specific person, envision the qualities that you want in your person. Send that message out to the universe rather than asking for a specific person, and what you tend to get from it is much better. For your first week of the month, you've got the Empress card. I mean, indulgence. Right, like, it looks like there's a lot of indulgence here. It looks like there's a lot of enjoyment, and you couple that with the King of Cups. This could be spending time with people that you love, people that you care about. You could literally be in that energy, and it's like, no, you know what, I just want things to be easy, smooth, calm, loving, warm, inviting this month. Like anything that, you know, yes, I know for Scorpio, but anything that really rocks the boat, I don't think you're going to be interested this month. It's kind of like, you know what, don't piss on my parade, okay? For your second week of the month, you've got the Lovers card. So the Lovers card, yes, it's love, relationships, balance, harmony, which I think there's a lot of that in relationships this month. There could be some of you figuring out who you want to be with, or who you're going to be with, or figuring out the person that you're kind of with but not really, you know, or enhancing your relationship and maybe taking it to a deeper level for those of you that have been together for a while. There's just I think this is a really great month for your interpersonal connections. This card also represents choice and decision, and because it's underneath the Death card, I get the feeling that this is either something you were going to buy that you think, actually, you know what, I don't need it. It's like you're having so much enjoyment from what you already have. It's like, why add more to it? That's one way this could show up for you. Another way is this, like I said, this could be the end of a debt, somebody forgiving a debt, somebody releasing you from something that you had been tied to. For some of you, it could just be as simple as paying the last payment on something that you've, you know, purchased 2, 3, whatever years ago. For your third week of the month, you've got the Sun card, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, look at this, right underneath the Ten of Cups. That is pregnancy and birth. Like I said, if there is somebody passing, it's going to be a celebration of this person's life rather than anything else. The Sun card coupled with the Ten of Cups is so warm, so abundant. This is whatever your plans are, you've got the golden touch. Whatever you are putting out into the world, it's well received. Whatever you are suggesting to your partner, they say yes. Whatever, I mean, this could be really good news about young people in your family as well. Passing exams, really good results. This could be they get into the school that they wanted. It could be a recognition or an accolade for or of somebody that you love. I can't say enough good things about it, really. For your fourth week of the month, you've got the Hierophant card. So things are a little bit more serious in the fourth week of the month. And I feel like this has a lot to do with what's going to happen on the wider world stage. I've been talking about this since literally last year. So keep your eyes peeled on what's going to come up. For those of you that are single, for those of you that are newly dating, for those of you that are newly dating somebody, this card suggests that you're going to make it official. And it looks like you've been waiting. You know, I don't know if it's the right time to talk about it. You know how it goes. For those of you that are boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend and girlfriend, person and person, you are getting engaged. Right, like you're getting engaged, someone's proposing. If you've been single for a long time, this means that you're likely to meet somebody. And for those of you that are already married, this is fertile pregnancy energy. So you just, if you don't want those babies, you better be careful. If it's not that, this could be the birth of a project or the starting of a project that absolutely takes off in ways that you're just like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So for your new moon message, of course, you've got the Gate 23 and Assimilate. So the message behind this card is you see the castle on the inside of the snow globe. that represents your idea. It represents your biggest dream, your biggest hope, your biggest goal, the thing that your soul really calls for. And the message behind this card is you've got to find a way, or the idea comes to you this month around this new moon, or you set the intention for that, to create, like, to bring that into tangibility, to make it real. So it's no longer an idea or a concept, it comes into manifestation. And I think this is going to be the start of something truly amazing for you lot. So your full moon message all right, is the gate 48. This is all about new beginnings. This is about fresh starts. It's also, this full moon is basically saying whatever you begin this month is blessed and will likely reach the point. And it does as well. This card also says, because the rune Dagaz is on the card on the center in the middle there, and what that represents is this full moon is going to show you where you have what's the word, where you have crossed a threshold, where you've come into a new sense of being, state of being, a new threshold, a new platform, a new plateau. It's kind of like walking through a door, and once that door closes, there's no going back. So this is you stepping into a new life in some way. This is very, very exciting. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.